Hey everyone, how's it going? I can see y'all are going on in the comments saying hi to each other, which is awesome. I have one of my oldest hackers here. Hi Yash, how are we doing? This is amazing. Hi folks, welcome to the weekend. This hackathon is gonna be so much fun. You're stuck in an ad? Why are you stuck in an ad? Oh, hello. I see so many highs here. Hello. I'm so glad y'all are doing well. I see y'all recognizing each other and saying hello. That's awesome. Forgive me, folks. I am back to StreamYard after a long time, and I really want to get rid of this circle around my face. So I'm going to quickly give it a shot for just 1 second and see if I can get rid of that. But turns out I can't. So we're going to stick to it for the time being, y'all. Great. So we are about to start the opening ceremony, y'all. I'm gonna ramble on for a good 15 minutes, max 15 minutes, show you all a very cool demo, and then we will hop into a Q&A session where we can chat for a little bit. How does that sound? I am so glad y'all are so excited. Me too. I am doing this after so long. So it's so nice to be back on StreamYard. This UI, by the way, is so new since I was here. So it's very cool. What are we doing at this event? That is an amazing question and a great segue. So let us start with exactly that. This circle is bothering me so much, y'all. I'm going to fix this right after the stream. But we are going to be doing Data Hack Fest this week. And oh, there are so many updates on the Makerspace, y'all. I'll tell that to y'all by the end of the PPT. But yeah, the theme for this weekend is Data Hack Fest. Let's dive right into our slides. So, hi folks, I'm Rithvi. If y'all haven't met me before or y'all don't know who I am one of the old coaches. I think I complete 4 years in August, which is crazy because I started out in MLH back when I was a student. So it feels crazy to be here today. Yes. So I love scuba diving, y'all. I'm 7 times certified. I did not know. I haven't been talking about this in my previous streams. But as you can see, I am a maker. And as my background, as chaotic as my background seems, hopefully, maybe one of the activities I can do it from my studio. A lot of updates there. But yeah, if y'all ever want to hit me up or find me on social media, that's my Twitter ID, and you'll see a lot of me over the weekend. Let's dive right into two introductions. But right now, you're at a hackathon hosted by MLH, which means that everything you see, everything that's been organized is done by MLH. So, welcome to Data Hack Fest, y'all. This weekend, it doesn't matter where y'all are joining from, you are welcome to this event, and we have a lot of data-based challenges and activities planned for you. Um, each of our events has a theme. Like you see, this is Data Hack Fest, but it's only for inspiration, right? So if you have a problem that you're solving, or if there's something you've been meaning to sit down and work on for a long time, this is your time, right? You can build anything you want. And so this weekend, at any given point of time, starting right now, there always going to be an MLHer helping you out, whether you have questions or you just want to hang out. Sometimes hackers come and ask us to hang out when you are debugging something. We might not be able to give you technical guidance as accurately as you would like, but we can definitely hang out and give you company. Whenever you need us, try and avoid tagging MLHers by their name, because we all are in different time zones and are trying to support you across time zones. However, Tagging at active MLHers sends us all notification. Whoever's online will get to you ASAP. These are your amazing MLHers this weekend. I know y'all love UT. I know he's been streaming a lot for y'all. And then there's Jocelyn. So we're going to be here across the whole weekend to help y'all out with anything. So, what is Major League Hacking? Major League Hacking is a community of hackers, like over 1 million hackers just like you, right? So, we have a bunch of different events, including Global Hack Week and member events, where we go and help y'all and just have fun together while we learn different things. Yes, I am so glad you think so. I shall take a screenshot for UT to see this. There we go. UT is pretty awesome. I agree. So that's MLH. Also, this is a new season. So our new season's mascot is Jewel the Jumper via Jellyfish. How cool is that? I am very excited for this, especially after the IoT worm. So this is going to be a hardware based mascot. Yes, I love Jewel as well. I love how it's a jellyfish. So I think my scuba diving theme is spot on. And so, what exactly are we doing in Data Hackfest? I know y'all saw me make an announcement about how we have some party games lined up for y'all. So, the context is we call this weekend hackathon a party, and then we have some very cool party events for y'all. So, the next 48 hours, we have a bunch of things planned for you to stay in the mood. I know sometimes y'all just want to get through a debugging session and want to hang out for a break. So we have a lot of things for y'all to hang out together, get to know each other, and basically have fun together. So we have events lined up in each time zone so y'all can join whichever makes sense to you. The first one today that I believe UT is going to lead for y'all is the Copilot, GitHub Copilot hacks. And that's going to happen at 12:30 p.m. ET or 10 p.m. IST. Thank you, Yash, for the link. You all can use this link to sign up for the GitHub Student Developer Pack, which gives you access to the most amazing tools you all can possibly use to build out your hacks. Then we have the Tetris mini event. This is at 12 a.m. IST or 2:30 p.m. ET, again, probably led by UT. Then we have Content Wizards. This is going to be led by me, y'all. So we'll come hang out at 3 p.m. IST today or 5:30 a.m. ET. And we'll have some fun with whatever this event holds. Then we have Scribble.io. I love Scribble.io. If you all have come to a Scribble.io event before, you all know it's a ton of fun. That's going to happen at 8:30 p.m. IST or 11 a.m. ET, again, led by UT. So, where is this happening? Where are all these events happening? Everything is happening on Discord. Everything I talk about, everything we announce, inform, everything happens on Discord, right? So when we say this hackathon is hosted by MLH, it's hosted by MLH completely on Discord. This is where you can ask us questions, you can meet the community. So if you haven't already, please join discord.mlh.io. Thank you again, Yash, for the link. If you have any trouble joining the Discord or seeing specific channels, please let me know. I'm happy to help you get access to the correct channels. So in case you can't see the hackathon channels, what you need to do is go to Start Here in the Discord server, and over there, link your Discord and MyMLH accounts. And once you do that, you can claim all the required channels and roles to be able to see the Discord as per your liking. So let's say there's a specific thing that you want to be able to participate in, you can do that through this channels and roles preferences. I am so glad you're done with that. I am so glad Akash is following along. And yeah, again, if you want any help or if you just want to ask questions or ask us to hang out with you, use @ActiveMLHers and we shall be there. And so every time you join a hackathon, you get swag. So make sure that you register at this link, right? mlh.link/datahackfest. And once you register, make sure you check in. So check in lets us know that, hey, you didn't just register for the hackathon, you're now also participating in it. And for the final part, for us to actually send you the swag, you need to go ahead and register your address at this link. Let me know if you all need, access to any of these URLs. I am happy to send them to you all. This one's an easy one. Let me type it up for you. And yeah, so if you have any trouble going forward, also, if you're not sure whether or not you filled out the address, fill it out again. We remove duplicates and always keep the latest record on the database. Great. So, not just activities, y'all, not just activities, not just MLHers. We have some very cool partners who, are at every event of MLH and help you build these really cool hacks faster and better. So this week we have Gemini. So on that note, y'all, I'll be showing you a very cool demo with Gemini in just a bit. So Gemini is here as our partner. You can use the Google Gemini API in your code, and we have a very cool price for you. Google is giving out specially branded Gemini backpacks for whoever wins this category. Then we have the best use of MongoDB Atlas. I know this has been an old partner and a very loved partner from your end. So yeah, y'all are welcome to use the MongoDB Atlas. Then we have the best use of Auth0. I love talking about Auth0 because this helps you all so much in getting that extra layer of security for your hacks, especially when you're trying to build something very cool. So definitely go check out Auth0. These are the sponsor prices in a quick glance. You all are welcome to take screenshots, or they are always available on our Discord. This is not it, y'all. We have two more prizes that MLH is giving out, especially for this weekend. We have the best data hack. So this is for whoever makes the most on-theme hack gets the best data hack. And then we have the best UI UX. I know we have a lot of budding UI UX designers and engineers who would love to get themselves a challenge for this. These are the two prizes offered by MLH. Again, if you can't remember or can't find them, feel free to look up the dev post for this to help you out with the prizes. Is that it? Is that it, y'all? Well, no, we have something called the MLH Fellowship in our, vision and mission to empower hackers in every front. Once you start hacking, once you start learning with GHW, the next obvious step is getting an internship and being able to use those skills hands-on. So the fellowship is a production code base where you work on a production code base, and we have sponsors like Google Research and Meta that help you learn hands-on what it's like to work in a company. I do believe that MLH Fellowship was paused in India. I'm not sure if it started again. I'm not the right person to explain what fellowship is or how thoroughly fellowship works. But you are more than welcome to use the Discord, and the correct folks will get back to you ASAP. Uh, Anything else? Do you need to be successful this weekend? Well, submit a demo, right? I know demos are daunting. I know demos, it takes a lot of patience and a lot of hard work to get a demo out. It doesn't matter where you are in your hack. It doesn't matter how long you've been working on your hack. Always submit a demo. But speaking of demos, let me show you all a quick demo right here. So folks, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a second and share my VS Code with you all. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to try and share my entire screen right here. And we're going to get VS Code into the picture. So this is my VS Code, y'all. And let's save this and done. So I am going to, in the next 3 minutes, build out an entire demo for y'all to see and judge. So I'm just going to go here so that y'all can see what's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the prompts, and while the prompts work, we'll talk about what's happening. Okay, So what we have here is a settings.json that I have configured for my root code to know how to work with my hack. Okay. And what we're trying to do, what I am trying to do is I'm trying to build out a chat application using the Gemini in my backend so I can have a quick chat app, built in 3 minutes using AI, not just to build the application, but also run the application. So this is one of the ways that you can use Gemini in your projects. So you can see what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a Python app, a Flask app that's going to be my chat application. So I'm asking Rucode to use Gemini to one, create everything that needs to be created, including installing dependencies. And because it's a Python app, I want the virtual environment to be running because it's usually a bad idea to have your dependencies just scattered about in your system. So what it's done for me now is it's built out an app which is using the API key I have configured in my environment. And it's written out the HTML for my chat UI to look a certain way. And now it's also configuring my backend that's going to use the Gemini API key to talk to the Gemini API key. Right? So I think all of this is configured. And now it's going to run my app. And you see, because I had it in auto mode, I only clicked a couple of buttons. It basically did all the checks itself. The final thing is running the Python app. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. It has our server deployed. So let's test it out. Tell me a joke. Let's see, what joke does it have for me? Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. I don't like this. Tell me a good joke. Let's see if it's got a better joke for me. Okay, we're gonna have to, of course, train better to give us better jokes. But now I'm also gonna ask my root code to deploy it on ngrok. And let's see. Let's see if it can do that. And it failed. Why did you fail? Oh, it's fixing it. It's fixing the errors, y'all, which is pretty cool. So let's let it fix the issue. I'm going to use AI to fix the issue. Let's see if it works this time. It did, y'all. Let's see where it's taking us. So it's also using the free app that I configured using my auth token right here. And this is deployed on a app. So tell me a very funny joke. Let's see if it comes up with a better joke. So now I can also ask the app to kind of make the UI more sleek, and Gemini will do it. And then Gemini will also come here and tell us what we want in the chat. Let's see what joke it generated for us here. Here's one thing, usually gets a good laugh. Invisible man walks into a doctor's office. The doctor says, I can't see you right now. The invisible man replies, I know, but I'm having trouble breathing. Okay, that we're gonna have to work on Gemini to get a good joke. But let's go back to our PPT. So yeah, show off the progress, whatever you build. For example, what I just built right now is a very good progress for me to be able to submit a demo. I wish I was participating in the hackathon this weekend. And here's what you get for doing submitting a demo. You know that address form you submitted earlier? If you check in, you get stickers for sure. But if you submit a demo, you get this really cool iDemoed sticker, which is a special edition for every hackathon, which means no one can have the same sticker as at another hackathon. So how do you create a good demo, right? So this is a very common question we get asked in different Discord channels. There are some very key parameters that you should remember to create a good demo. right? Make sure it's 2 minutes, right? I know y'all have worked very hard and you want to show everything and talk about everything, but you have 2 minutes. So you have to be efficient and you have to be very smart about what you're showing. So don't just show a set of slides, show the code, show the actual working project, right? Always include the public code repo. Another really good guideline is commit as often as you can. So it shows all the different changes that you have made in your project base. And of course, definitely submit it on time by 10 a.m. ET on Sunday. We also have a dev post office hours that we run right before the submission. If you have any questions, we'll be there to help you submit a successful demo. On a serious note, y'all, this is a safe event. MLH enforces the code of conduct very stringently. We want everyone here to have fun. So make sure you feel safe and and take responsibility for others feeling safe. And yeah, I know y'all are amazing. Y'all are all going to work on such good hacks. In case anyone does not feel good or wants to report anything that they found uncomfortable, you can always email us at this email ID, or if you go to this code of conduct, there are special lines for every region that you can reach out to, and it will always be answered. And so, what is my advice for you this weekend? I know I say this at every hackathon, and y'all have some strong opinions about it. Team up. Always, always team up. It is so much fun to get to know people. I am still in touch with a lot of people I met at my first few hackathons, and we've met when we've traveled across the world. So, this is a great time to go to this channel and find yourself a teammate that you can build a lot of cool projects with. So hacking time begins now, y'all. Get working. And if you have any questions, now is a good time. I am trying to make this full screen while... Never mind, y'all. This is how we're going to stay. Dear y'all, I know there were a bunch of questions in the chat a minute ago, so I am going to go scroll up and go through them. But if you want to ask them again, go for it. Let's see. What's the first question? I believe you can use GitHub Copilot without a student pack. There's a special tier of GitHub Copilot that's absolutely free. I'm not sure why you can't send a channel in Discord. Definitely let me know if you can, and I'll help you out. Are there new questions? Absolutely. We encourage you to use AI to build your projects, especially Copilot and Gemini. Definitely use it. Thank you so much for posting the links, y'all. I really appreciate it. Absolutely, yes. We encourage you to use AI. I love how that's the question. Any tips for beginners? Yes, have a lot of fun, right? And this is for everyone. Be vocal, ask questions. You're not expected to know everything off the bat, so ask questions and yeah. Oh my God, is that you? Am I reading the username correctly? Is that another one of my old hackers? That's a great question, Akash. Again, this is the channel that you can go to team up. I am trying to go how to form a team. That is a great question. That big number. It's to go to this channel that you see on the screen. You can find it in your Discord, and you can go talk about the project you want to build, or if there's a special tech stack you are good with that you want to build with your team members, and then people, if they're interested in the same project or have a complementary tech stack will reach out to you. Um, I don't think I am specifically looking out for a demo, but to answer your question, if you go to DevPost, you'll see a very clear criteria about what is expected in your project. And basically, in a demo, you want to show your code, you want to show your project, avoid showing any slides. Uh, I have a lot of ideas about AI, but you can possibly ask AI about what you want to build with AI. You do not have to record yourself. The screen recording of the project is more than enough. It would be great if you are there as a voice explaining what we're seeing, but no, you do not need to be, your face does not need to be in the demo. You should deploy your project if you can, for sure. It's always a nice touch to deploy your project. The theme of this hackathon is Data Hack Fest. Build things around data. They're they're not a requirement, but it is a nice welcome thought to see voiceovers and be able to hear what the project is about. You can build anything. A VS Code extension is a great hack project as well. You do not need to build a web app all the time. Mm. So, if you've already checked into the hackathon, you are most definitely getting a sticker. But if you also submit a demo, you get this very special I demoed sticker that I showed earlier. So, this very cool sticker. Mm. How should a team submit the project? So if you go on DevPost, let me see if I can pull that up for you. So mlh.link slash data hackfest. Let's see where this takes us. And there we go. So if you go here, this link, let me send you this link directly. You can log in, register, and check in on this very link. If you go to the dev post page linked here, and this is the check-in form, right? So let me post the check-in form for y'all as well. So that's the check-in form, y'all. And this is the dev post. So if you see the dev post, you can see that over here it says join the hackathon. Once you join the hackathon, you will be able to submit the hackathon right there. All right, y'all. I need to close the stream soon, but those were all amazing questions. You should definitely keep them coming in. So, Abiola, this is the link to the check-in form. So, I hope that helps. And this page is where you can find all the links and again the whole schedule for what's happening this weekend. Those were all amazing questions. Y'all, Akash, that's a great question. Make sure you have fun. Make sure you ask questions. You're not expected to know everything. And yeah, there are a lot of veteran hackers around that would be more than happy to help you. Bye-bye. So I am gonna close the stream, y'all, and I'm hopefully gonna fix this circle before the next time I get on stream. But it was so nice to see all of y'all and do an opening ceremony after so long on StreamYard. I will see y'all in Discord. I can take one last question before I go. Yes, you are welcome to write on VS Code and make projects for VS Code. That is a good question. We send out t-shirts depending on a bunch of criteria. I don't know if we're giving out any t-shirts this weekend, but I would definitely encourage you all to check out GHW. We do give out a bunch of t-shirts at GHWs. Why don't you tell me what the problem is? Why can't you send messages on Discord? I think you might be trying to send it on a channel that is admin only. So if you go to other channels, or if you link your MyMLH accounts, basically sign in to Discord via your account, you should be able to send messages. No worries, Snapshot. This is a recorded opening ceremony. You should be able to see it on Twitch and YouTube right after I've closed it. Thank you so much, Yash, again for posting the link. I will see y'all all in Discord, and in 30 minutes, UT comes online to hang out with y'all. I'm so excited for y'all. I will see y'all in Discord. Bye, y'all.